Okay. Hi. So, I have begun my healing journey. It has become really apparent that I can no longer live with this depression I experience. The last few days have been really challenging. Really challenging. If you've ever experienced depression before, for me it's like my will center to live turns off. It's really strange, and I spend this time wondering how people do it, how they're even here. Anyway, I'm 37 and I want to share my gifts with the world, and it's really hard for me to do that because I spend a lot of time just trying to be okay, and it gets tiring, and I do all I can to feel healthy and not abuse myself and be really just wise with my eating and meditation and yoga and all these things, and it gets tiring because I often wake up with no motivation or will to do or be anything, and it's hard. And I had a conversation with my mom a couple nights ago, and I was just struggling so bad. I couldn't even get in the car, like, to just go down the street a little bit to try to be in nature. Like, it was daunting. So, and I just said, you know what, I think cannabis, I've been doing a lot of research, I think cannabis can help me. And I have smoked cannabis in the past, recreationally. I also have always wanted just to be clear, and if I've smoked, I've been excited because I felt clear, not stoned. And I just basically want to feel normal. And she's seen me throughout the years because I've gone to see different doctors for maybe ADD, maybe ADHD, I had trouble focusing, or hi Koa, or just all of the depressive. She also says she sees me quite manic, and so it's real. Here I am, real, honest. There we are, here we are. And I let her know that I think it's a great idea and that I want to find the strain and the right balance of cannabinoids and THC that is going to help me, and to use marijuana medicinally. And I've always been against medicine. Like, I don't take just who I am. Like, I just always have felt like, oh, one day, honestly, I was like, I'll be a breatharian. Like, I just want to live on pure source light and love, and I don't really take vitamins or medicines of any kind. And so the thought for me of taking a medicine is a kind of a hard concept, and at the same time I'm really done suffering. I really want to share my gifts with the world, and I have not been able to do that, and nothing external has ever gotten me down. I feel like I have an amazing support system and family and friends, and I live in beautiful places to feel really blessed, and yet I still struggle immensely. I've been calling in a home for 10 years. I can't seem to settle anywhere. I just experience a lot of pain. And, you know, I often just make peace with it, and I say, okay, I'm experiencing pain, being present with it. It's okay. It's perfect. It's healing for the world, and it gets really tiring. And a lot of days I cannot even write a sentence, you know, for a book I'm working on. It's just weird. Or I won't touch my music, which brings me so much joy. It's like I have this huge amount of resistance and gravity to being human or here or something, and I've been doing a lot of work to rewrite that story. Anyway, basically, it's getting long, but I'm just going to keep going for this video, and I'll do my best to be short and concise. And really, I want to be here with you in this journey because I feel this plant can help a lot of us. And whether or not we have stigma around her, we've used her recreationally or medicinally, or we know someone that is struggling with so much between autoimmune, arthritis, cancer, depression, insomnia, just a lot of chronic pain, I feel that this plant is just beginning to do her work, and that if we are in conscious right relationship with her, that she will actually prove to be, she is already proving to be quite a miracle. And the fact that our bodies are wired to receive her, and the fact that this planet has gone so awry in ways that are really not in right relationship with the earth, and that we can choose this plant to help us be in right relationship with her, and to help us heal, and to help us be here in a good way. So I've begun my journey. So yesterday morning, after having this conversation with my mother, I said, okay, I'm gonna be okay and trust in this. So I woke up and I smoked a little, which I never do. And I know a lot of people that do, and it's quite normal, but I've always wanted to do it from source, from meditation, right? And so I smoked a little of this Mother Mary, and I immediately felt inspired to be healthier than I am currently being, to do yoga. I sat and meditated. I sat in front of my altar and decided I needed to rework my altar because the energy was stuffy, because I didn't have the ability before to even look at my altar and fix it, because I was in just such the doldrums. And I sat and I meditated for a while, and just felt a pure presence of clarity. I was inspired to do yoga, inspired to do push-ups and sit-ups. This is what it did for me. Okay, just reporting the results. So now, today again was tough. My mom woke me up and she said, let's go on a hike. And we went to this most beautiful heaven on earth hike. It's heaven on earth. And my inner self knew that, but all I felt was misery, right? Kind of, I'd be with it, but it was hard for me to move my limbs to make it on the hike. And I just, it was tough. And so 6 o'clock at night comes, and I'm feeling such an immense gravity that I'm just going to feel shitty all night. It's almost like I don't even have the motivation to try to smoke. Isn't that wild? But I did, just the littlest bit. I don't actually know exactly what it is, but I'm going to start documenting this where I'm going to know exactly what it is. And I didn't feel stoned. I just felt normal. I didn't feel overly euphoric. I just feel normal. I feel clear and real. I had confidence to even share a video right now. Confidence to go to a cannabis shop tomorrow. Today I didn't have the energy. I didn't feel like I could face anybody and even go into a shop. It's real. I'm just being honest. And I smoked and I just felt clear, and I immediately grabbed Koa and we went on a walk at sunset, and it's beautiful out, and I just was present. And this is a huge gift and a blessing right now. So this is the beginning of my healing journey with cannabis. And I want you to be here with me, and I want to hear your journeys or your questions, or maybe your concerns, your inquiries, or like what's musing for you. Like, you want to experiment, or even some people, I just want to be in relationship with you. I mean, I've even heard some people say, I smoke too much, I smoke too much. Totally possible. There's, just like anything, it's just about being in right relationship with it. And yeah, so this has been way longer than I expected. I apologize, but we're here now. And tomorrow I will go to the shop and I will continue to report. And please, question, it'll help if you prompt me with questions, or we can talk about it. It'll help me just steer the focus for this ship, this Weedid It ship, in a good way, so we can enjoy this channel as much as possible. I'd love to know who you are, why you're in a relationship with cannabis, whether it's medicinal or recreational. I'm just going to talk a little more. I feel recreationally as well, she is such a gift in terms of her ability to help us relax and be present and connect with nature, connect with each other, to lessen any anxiety we have about, doing or being something in the world. She just helps us to become present recreationally. If we're choosing her over alcohol, I think that's a really good idea. I know, and again, we're just licking the surface of our journey with her. So any of these conversations we want to have around spirituality or consciousness, I often would smoke because I would just want to sit and meditate, and I would feel like I had just gotten recharged, because I feel like when we're in pure presence, and either in meditation or just in the moment of the day of really being in presence, to me that's like being a free energy machine, like being, I call it zone zero. And so if she helps us get in that state and literally rejuvenates and recharges our day, awesome. But then on the same token, there's some strands that I could feel like that, and then afterwards I feel really depleted, like I overran my batteries, like I just used, too much battery, and I'm depleted, and that's not how I want to feel either. And I think it's really cool that there's so many botanists and scientists and researchers out there who are really finding ways to cultivate her in which we really know what her effects are, and they can really help us depending on what kind of symptoms we have. She can really, really support us. Okay, cool. Thanks for watching. Weedid It TV. Please subscribe. I love you, and this is in dedication to all beings feeling awake and free, and to the liberation of this amazing, amazing ally on the planet.